Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing another college video. If you could not already tell by the title or the intro, it's going to be kind of similar to the last video I did, which was like 10 things you might forget to pack for college / like 10 things you need in your dorm. And this is basically that, but a clothing edition. I asked you guys in the last video and on my Twitter if you guys wanted to see this, and you all gave me an overwhelming yes, so here we are to do that. So just as like a quick disclaimer, obviously a lot of this depends on, one, the school you go to, the temperature and like climate of the school that you go to, and like whether it's in like the northern or like the southern part, there's going to be different style trends and stuff like that. So with all of that being said, let's just get into the video. So the first thing to bring to college is oversized t-shirts. So I figured what better way to show you guys than to wear one. This is one that I got on sale in Maryland. It's a West Virginia shirt, but I got it in Maryland. It was a men's extra large on sale for $8, and I took it and I love it. I myself do not go to West Virginia, but I still really like the shirt. It's really big, as you can see, but stuff like this is great for when you're like studying in the library or just like sleeping in and stuff like that, hanging out in your common room. It's just like good for running errands and stuff like that. Like, you need comfortable clothes in college too. It's not always going to be put together and stuff like that, at least not for me. So the second thing is just a really good pair of jeggings, and these are the American Eagle Super Stretch jeggings, and these are in like a middle wash, I would say. Throughout the past like year or so, my wardrobe has definitely become a lot more monochromatic. So I normally wore like all dark wash jeans in high school, but since I've been wearing like a lot of black and stuff like that, I don't like the way that dark wash jeans look with black. So I switched to like mid wash jeans. But the point of that is that they're pretty easy to put on for class if it's getting like you're running late or you really don't want to put in effort. It's easy to wear this and even like a sweatshirt and look a little bit more put together if that's something that you're concerned about. At my school, it doesn't really matter. I wear like terrible looking outfits to class all the time. But if you're looking for like a middle ground and these aren't uncomfortable to sit in because they are the jegging material, I would definitely recommend looking into jeggings. Maybe honestly not American Eagles. They're not like the greatest quality, but they are pretty affordable. The third thing I have to show you guys is a pair of booties, and these are from H&M. They're like a fake suede material, and they're like this beige tan color, and I absolutely love these. I'm going to get another pair in black with like a chunkier wedge, I think. These are really great and super versatile. They're really good if you want to dress up or dress something down, depending on what it is. These kind of make it like appropriate / if you have a presentation that you need to dress up for, but you have like 3 classes after, like I did this year. It's a good shoe to wear that's nicer than a pair of like sneakers would be, but it's also not weird to wear these to class. And because they don't have a huge heel, they are super comfortable to walk in. I've beat the crap out of these. These were really cheap. I think they were like $25 from H&M. But I would definitely recommend having them. They're really good with like dresses and rompers and stuff like that too, for like the fall time and spring like transitioning, and I just absolutely love them. The next thing is also super important, and it is just a pair of good leggings. These are from Reebok. I have a couple pairs by them. They normally sell them at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that, down from like $80 to $20, and they're such nice material. They kind of remind me of Lululemon. They're obviously not like super similar, but like that elasticity, is that how you say it? That like, it's just like really stretchy, you know? And I like this. It's like kind of it's this houndstooth pattern, and then it just has like a zipper in the back. And also if you are going like straight to the gym from class or something like that, they are really, really great, because you can just wear it with like a tank top and it won't look weird. Like a ton of people wear leggings and t-shirts to class, but you can also wear them to the gym. You can wear them when you're going to Target. Leggings are life. So the next thing I have is so important, and it is a wristlet or ID holder. If you read a bunch of freshman blogs, they kind of advise not to use lanyards. It's like, it kind of looks geeky, I guess. And I'm just not a lanyard person. Like, I just don't like having things like that. I like everything to be compact. So this is a Vera Bradley card holder, and it just has like my student ID, cash, my credit cards, stuff like that. And I also have like my car keys, my house keys, and like another keychain on here. I got this on Amazon for $15, I believe, and it's such nice quality because it is Vera Bradley, but it's all black, so it's not like typical Vera Bradley, if you know what I mean. And having something like this is so convenient because, as you can see, it is really small. So I could just like hold this. My phone's over here somewhere. No, it's not. I don't know where it is. But like normally I would just go out and like have this and my phone when I'd go to like get lunch with friends and stuff like that, or I would just throw this in the bag I was using for the day, so I knew I had like my basic wallet and just like anything with me, and I was like prepared for the day. So I'd really recommend getting some card holder of some sort, or like phone case with card slots, just so you don't have to carry around like a huge lanyard and something like chunky. The next thing I have has become one of my absolute staple items, and it is bodysuits. And this is like a little bit more of a casual one. This is from Aerie. It's like this olivey green color, and like I said, this is obviously more casual than like the ones people typically wear when they go out that are like super low cut. I do like those as well, but this is like more practical for class and like everyday life. I really like to style these by tucking them into like distressed jeans, or just tucking it into a skirt, something like that, shorts. They're really easy to wear, and it's kind of like a no-brainer outfit, so I absolutely love these. The next thing is also a no-brainer outfit, and it is rompers. This is probably the most colorful, nicer side of rompers that I have. I really like this romper in particular because it's a little bit nicer. It obviously is still very like casual, and you could wear it like anywhere or for any occasion, but it could also be dressed up if you need it. And stuff like this is really fun for like day parties and stuff like that because it's so like just easy to walk around in, and it's very colorful. I don't wear a lot of color anymore. This is one of the like few survivors of color in my closet, and that was from Target, in case you were wondering. So the next thing I have is just going out shirts. Going out in college is a huge part of the like culture of college, at least at my school. Obviously you don't have to partake in that, but if you do, a lot of people tend to like dress up and like try to look good for it. So I'd recommend having like a couple going out tops or like dresses that you, one, are pretty cheap because there's a good chance it's going to get ruined if you're at like a frat house or something like that. Like stuff gets spilled on you. It's just kind of gross. You're sweaty. You wouldn't want to wear like nice Free People stuff there. So for example, this is from Forever 21. It's just a black crop top. It looks really good with like high-waisted jeans and shorts. And if you see here, it just has that like lace-up material. So it can show a little bit of the boobs if you want. This was under $10, so again, if it gets ruined, I mean, like, obviously I don't want it to, but it's not the end of the world because it is pretty inexpensive. So I would definitely recommend having like cheap going out outfits for the weekends or weekdays if you choose, if you're going to participate in that. So the next thing I have is kind of like the big comfy t-shirt, and it is the big comfy crew neck. I love crew neck sweatshirts. I've talked about this one on my channel a couple times now. But basically just having a big crew neck is really great if you're working on a project late in the library, if you're going on like a late night walk, you're going anywhere. It gets cold places. I wear it to class all the time. I'm not going to pretend I dress up for class. But it's just really great to have. They're very homey. Sometimes the AC in your dorm can be a little funky if you don't have control of it, or even if you do. Like, I had control, but there were nights that my room was so cold. It's nice to have like a thick sweatshirt to wear, and they're easy to throw over and stuff like that. You don't have to deal with hoods. I much prefer crew necks to hoodies, but that's personal preference. And then the last thing I have is just a kind of nicer shirt. Obviously this isn't super professional because it doesn't have sleeves or anything like that. It looks kind of low cut, but it honestly comes to like here on me. It's not low cut at all. It's just like the way it looks because of the way it's draped. But this is like kind of a little bit nicer of a material. So if you had a presentation again, it was like semi-formal, or you had a meeting with your advisor or something like that, you don't need to dress up, obviously, at least at my school, but the first time you meet somebody, I feel like you should be a little bit more presentable, and then you can like bring out the sweats. But if you wanted to pair this with like dark wash jeans and like Sperry's and like maybe like a blazer over it or something like that, it would just look a little bit more put together. It's obviously not super professional, but it's a lot more professional than like what I'm wearing here, you know? So baby steps for us non-business casual people in a business casual world. So those are all 10 clothing items I would recommend bringing to college, or things that I ended up buying in college because I realized I needed them. Make sure to comment down below if you liked this video and if it helped you out. If you have any questions or requests on like another 10 things series, I really like filming them. I think they're really fun. And yeah, I will have all of my social media linked here per usual. and give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I will talk to you guys next time.